Yeah.
I know it has to be a good feeling going inside of these neighborhoods, these schools, and seeing these little kids, you know, and they're really excited about seeing a firefighter, an actual firefighter, you know, and that thrill that they have to have. How much joy is it for you to go inside these schools and just give your knowledge to these kids?
It's quite a joy. As I stated earlier, it was given to me freely, so I should give it away freely. But the greatest joy that I ever experienced is when I go into an elementary school and 20 years, 15 years later, Cynthia, my wife, sometimes we out shopping at a grocery store or either at the mall, and a kid will walk up and say, "Captain Keys." And I look at him, I said, "Who are you?" He said, "Well, you did some things when you partnered with Whistler Hills Elementary School." He said, "I want you to meet my wife, and he's got kids." And I said, "What have you been doing?" He said, "Well, I went to college, and I'm doing good." And that's what gives me, it really, that's a great feeling. It is, that you touch someone.
Correct. And it's just not just that person. There's so many children that can remember those days that you took the time out of your busy schedule to come and just speak to them, just be around them.
And we did it on a daily basis. We were paired or partnered with that school, and we were doing what you call the lunch buddies, and you would go in and you would talk to the kids while they were eating lunch, and then you would go out in recess and do some things, but you always you're teaching them something. I mean, you're giving back. They ask you, "What about the fire truck? How you do this? How you do that? What do I need to do to be a fireman? Stay in school, make good grades, and don't get in trouble." And every day we're up here, we're gonna talk about some things, because a lot of kids were in single family homes, and you become a father figure to a lot of them. You sure do, yeah.
And I know they got to appreciate that, you know, because it's like you say, it's single parent home, and they're looking for someone to teach them the right direction, positive things and not the negative things, because there are a lot of people that want to see them do negative.
Well, we're losing so much talent and so much potential by not just addressing some of the things the kids need. I mean, they're already scuffling and they're challenged with a lot of things when they're not in school, and you just want to help them trying to find a way, and hopefully you can stay in touch with some of them, and some of them have actually been hired on the fire department. I mean, we got some things in regard to what we do with the Explorers. We got to CFT Explorers thing. We still doing a lot of things in the school system, and it's been wonderful. It has.
So I know we got to be kind of like coming to a close right now. If someone wanted to get in contact or learn more information about the fire department, getting more information about it, how would they go about doing that?
Well, they can call me direct. They can call me at 704-336-8565, 704-336-8565, and that's my desk number, and they can call me if they need assistance, or if they want to be directed accordingly in regard to some of the activities we have in regard to apprenticeships and that sort of stuff. I'll do that.
A question about the 9/11. You remember the situation in New York? Describe that feeling when you saw that going on TV. You know, that actual. It looked like a nightmare, and you saw your fellow firefighters going in there, giving up their lives to try to save the people.
It was a sad day. Matter of fact, I was working at a fire station right up here on Remount Road, old station number 10. I was a battalion chief there, and I was sitting in my office, and I would always watch Good Morning America. So I'm typing, doing some stuff on the computer, and I turned and I watched the TV, or looked at it, and I seen a plane coming over, and all of a sudden I said, "What's that?" And the host on Good Morning America said, "Something's wrong here. You don't fly a plane that close to that little New York City." And all of a sudden it hit one of the towers, and I said, "This is unreal." And all of a sudden we started seeing all the fire trucks and all the stuff that was going on, and it was a terrible situation, and that resonates still today with me actually sitting there and watching it and seeing that many firefighters lose their lives. I mean, it was unreal. And I know some of the guys, if you were an incident commander up there running, been in charge of some of that stuff, I mean, I know they're probably still second guessing themselves today in regard to they didn't understand why that building came down so quickly like that.